Okay, so I have just primed my face with Napoleon Auto Palette Pre-Foundation Skin Primer. I'm going to start off with my foundation, China Doll foundation in look number 4 by Napoleon, and I'm going to rub that all in first of all, just using it with my fingers. Now I'm going to use for my foundation a little bit more my Janie Riddell stippling brush. It's called the Handy, this brush. I'm just going to put that on the back of my hand and sort of just mush that all over my face. I just want a bit more coverage and just like a bit more foundation than normal for this look. Now I'll be applying my concealer, so I'm using my 24-Hour Superstay Concealer by Maybelline and my Sigma concealer brush, it's the F65. And for powder I'm using my look number 4 Napoleon powder foundation and my large powder F20 Sigma brush. And next my bronzer, so I'm using my Mosaic Bronzing by Napoleon and my Nude by Nature little buffing brush, little kabuki sort of thing, and I'm just making it the shape like that, like longer, so that it sort of is a lot thinner to sculpt my cheekbones. And finally, as a illuminating powder, I'm using my Nude by Nature illuminating powder in Soft Focus illuminating powder. And now I'm going to quickly do my eyebrows, but I'm not going to do it in very much detail because I do have an eyebrow video and it takes like me 10 minutes to do my eyebrows and I don't want to make this video 30 minutes long, so I'll just speed through it. So for this eyeshadow look I'm going to be using my Prismatic Eyeshadow Quad in Fire, and it's got really cool colours in it. It comes in that cool packaging, so it's got these 4. So it's got this really like fiery, reddy, orangey, earthy colour, gold shimmery, light pink shimmery, and then a deep purple shimmery. They're all quite shimmery, but it's like really intense shimmery, which is really nice. It's not just like a crappy, I don't know, doesn't really work sort of shimmer. So what I'm going to be doing is using my Cake Eyeliner Sealer by Napoleon and using this colour, the Fire colour here first of all. So I'm going to dab my, like just any small brush in that eyeliner sealer and get that nice and wet. I'm just going to zoom you in for this. So, and then I'm just going to dab that into my orange colour and get that all over the brush. And I'm just going to start applying that on my lid. And as you can see, it's quite bright and vibrant. And I'm just getting heaps on my brush because I do want it to be really, really pigmented and strong. Now I'm going to be bringing this up just a little bit higher above the crease. Like that. Pretty much just making like a big circle around my eye. And that's done. No, I'm kidding. So, and then I'm going to move on to the other eye. Cool, so as you can see, it really is not symmetrical, but don't stress, it doesn't have to be. And then using that same brush, I'm going to be going along the lower lash line here. So next I'm going to be using like an even bigger, just flat brush, and using that gold colour in there. I'm not using any liquid for this one, just applying that in the inner corners and sort of dragging that out. So next I'm using for eyeliner, I'm using my Maybelline Eyestudio eyeliner, and I'm just going to zoom you in a little bit more. You can see I've done the wing on this eye, and so I'm going to try and do it exactly symmetrical on this eye, but I don't know how I'm going to go. Probably not that great, but oh well. And as you can see, I've put some liner on underneath this eye too, so I'm just going to do that as well. I won't be too much longer.
That's all right, I'll do the tuning and then you can put the videos ready on.
Okay. Love you. Okay, so now in the socket, I'm going to be using a... Oops. Actually, I made a lie when I posted a photo in the Makeup Social saying that I only used Napoleon products. I'm using one other product that isn't Napoleon, and it's the blackout colour in the Nude palette, Naked 2 palette. So, and I'm just going to be starting on the edge of exactly where that orange ends and begins. So I'm sort of blending that into the black. Sorry, and the brush that I'm using is my Sigma E25 blending brush. Cool, so now I'm going to use my, which one is it? Napoleon 10R sculpting brush, and I'm just going to go in with nothing on that and blend that purple up a little bit. Now I'm going in with my E25 flat definer brush by Sigma. This one is a really good brush, very fine and thin, and yeah, it's really good for precise application. So I'm going to use that blackout colour, the black from the Naked 2 palette, and I'm pressing that a fair bit onto my brush, just like pressing it in there on either side. And then I'm going to start by putting that in between the purple and the red, just like that. And I'm going to bring it round into this gold. That brush, I'm going to sort of flick that up towards that and create that flick. Then using my E35 tapered blending brush by Sigma, I'm going to be using that to just blend that black out just a tiny little bit. Cool, so now I'm just going to do exactly the same thing on the other eye. Okay, so using that same blackout colour, I'm using that E15 flat definer brush again, and I'm going to be brushing that all along underneath my eye, but I'm not going to be putting like where that black already is. I'm going to be putting it just under it, so along underneath the orange as well. So just like so. Eyeshadow really is just to use that pink shade that's in that quad, and I'm going to be putting that on my brow bone as a highlighter. And for that I'll be using my short shader E20 by Sigma, just a little stubby brush kind of thing. Put it on the top. Now this one is really surprising how much shimmer it has in it. You don't expect it, but it is pretty intense, so just be wary. And just using any old lashes. These ones are 1000-hour lashes that you can get from Big W. I don't know if there's like a name of which one of the lashes it is, but yeah, just use any old one. I honestly don't think it really matters a huge lot with this makeup, because the lashes aren't really the main focus. It's just a added, I don't know, bonus or extreme to the makeup. So okay, so for my lips, I'm going to be doing a nude look. I think that would suit this one best. So the lipstick is Iris, Divine Goddess by Napoleon. I just bought this the other day. It is Napoleon lipstick in Ava, and it's a beautiful sort of a pinky colour, pinky toned, and it looks really nice on top of the nude lip. And then I'm going to use the Napoleon Limited Edition Lip Gloss in Beyond Bronze on top of that. Smells like cinnamon, this one. Okay, so that makeup is pretty much done. I think that's all I have to do. So that makeup, I used every product that I use, except for the mascara and that one eyeshadow out of the nude palette, out of the naked palette, were all Napoleon just. Okay, I'm just going to take my hair out. Look at it, it's like in a big ball. So for this makeup, I would definitely have my hair down and sort of curled and wavy. Okay, so I think that is all finished. So it's very red, orangey. I call it, the palette that this is inspired by Napoleon is called Fire, and I think it is totally right. It reminds me of a fire, and like the charcoaly ashy with the black, and then the yellow and red for the flames. So it's very hot, smoky, sexy, sort of sultry look that would look awesome if you're going out to a nightclub, or just a real like fun evening look. I'll zoom out heaps. So yes, I'm pretty sure that is all done, and yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this tutorial. So I guess I will see you next time in my next video. Bye!